The poverty porn industry is profiting from the decline of our cities.
Open YouTube for 5 minutes and you'll be told civilization is collapsing.
No-go zone.
This city is finished.
I was shocked by what I saw.
The thumbnails are interchangeable. Dark streets, blurred faces, ominous arrows pointing at nothing in particular.
This isn't journalism. It's a business model. A growing number of content creators have discovered that you can monetize urban anxiety by packaging it as truth.
All it takes is selective filming, a few decontextualized statistics, and a narrator who sounds suitably alarmed.
The algorithm does the rest. The result is a steady stream of poverty porn content that exaggerates decline, strips out context, and sells fear as insight. The clicks roll in.
The ad revenue follows. And the cities being filmed are left to deal with the fallout.
Cities live or die by perception.
Investors don't put money into places described as war zones. Businesses don't relocate to cities portrayed as lawless. Graduates don't stay in places the internet has declared beyond saving.
When social media repeatedly frames multicultural urban areas as dangerous and dysfunctional, that narrative becomes self-fulfilling.
Yet the creators responsible always claim innocence. They insist they're showing what the mainstream media won't. In reality, they're doing exactly the same thing, only louder, cruder, and without editorial standards. One street stands in for an entire city. One crime becomes evidence of total collapse. Deep structural problems are reduced to culture war slogans because complexity doesn't sell.
Fear does.
And fear is extremely profitable.
What never makes the edit are the inconvenient facts. The business is opening, the neighborhood stabilizing, the communities quietly rebuilding.
Those stories don't trend. They don't outrage. They don't feed the algorithm. So they are ignored. Instead, creators chase the darkest possible framing, then move on as soon as the engagement drops. They don't stay to repair reputations.
They don't face the economic consequences.
They simply extract value and leave. This is how a feedback loop is created. Negative portrayals deter investment. Lack of investment slows improvement. Slower improvement is then used as proof that the city really is failing. The content creators who help start the cycle walk away richer, while residents are left defending their home from a narrative they never chose. Let's be clear, criticism of cities is necessary. Crime exists. Inequality exists. Policy failures exist.
But there is a difference between scrutiny and exploitation.
When decline is exaggerated for profit, when context is removed for clicks, and when fear is deliberately amplified, this is no longer accountability, it is extraction. If you make a living telling the world that cities are collapsing, ask yourself a hard question. What happens if people believe you? Because belief has consequences. Cities don't just collapse from bad policy. They collapse when confidence is systematically stripped away and sold back to the public as entertainment. This isn't brave truth-telling. It's poverty porn with a Patreon link. And it's doing real damage. It is an algorithmic time bomb, and it is already ticking.